Hello, Gecko and Isopod fans. This is Wally Kern and Nanette with Supreme Gecko, and it is day 11 of the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas. I'm excited. We've got some really cool gifts today. We've got some huge, and do I sound like somebody else? Huge. We have some huge gifts coming up for day 11. Day 11, we're on day 11.
Mm-hmm.
We have some huge gifts coming up for day 12 and day 13. If you didn't know, we added a day. We thought this event was so special. 12 days just wasn't enough, so we added a day 13. So day 12 will be Monday. We'll do the drawing Monday. We won't do any announcements or anything today or tomorrow or Friday. We'll do the announcement Saturday morning, so stay tuned Saturday morning. Tomorrow and Friday, spend the time with your family. Don't think about anything else. Spend the time with your family. Come back Saturday. I'll have a video ready, and I'll talk more about that in just a minute. And I'll have the announcement for day 12 and 13. And 13 is going to be 12 and 13 are going to be very different, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. Nanette, you want to tell us who's joining us tonight?
I see Allie and Erica's out there. Frank's out there. Taka. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Takda is, I'm sorry, I related that one. Cow running, Critters and More. Morgan, Angie's there. Karen's there. You got to scroll. I don't touch electronics anymore.
Karen said we're 1 minute into the show and you've already made her laugh.
Mm-hmm. Well, you make comments like you do. Somebody does. Mortal Slayer.
Mortal Slayer is here. Mortal Slayer.
Mortal
Slayer. I practiced that for 4 hours today. Mortal Slayer.
Karashi. Keep going.
I'm going up. Shouldn't I be going this way? Okay.
Making me dizzy now. I got everybody. Charles. Candace. Okay, I think I got everybody. So
excellent.
Oh,
so
Tekda. Okay, thank you, Tekda.
Tekda.
Oh, Andrew's here too. Tekda.
Hi, Andrew.
I really goofed up her name.
Candace. So we already have 21 people watching. Elite. I'm sure we'll have more. Hit that like button. That's what kind of drives this channel. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, Frank is coming here to get your food.
What's he's going to steal? I already ate my dinner.
Eating dinner.
Maybe he did. Maybe he saw
it.
Yeah. I hope I didn't swear. I hope I didn't say something really bad. I hope I didn't say something about Frank. Okay, let's go. So I already know that we have a special guest in the wing, and I'm not going to ask him to stay here for the whole show. And I'm going to get to him in just a minute. This is a very, very special friend, a very, very special guest. Let me tell you what the gifts are for. I'm going to leave them hanging.
Leave them hanging.
Leave them hanging. You heard that right there. You heard it right there.
I know who it is. Just let them sit there.
Is it Mrs. Claus?
It might be.
Okay, so here's the 3 gifts that we have tonight that we're giving away in just a little bit. The one of the gifts is a $100 gift certificate to Impeccable Geckos from Miles Schwartz. And this is a really cool gift. We have 2 guests coming in. This is double the pleasure, double the fun. Remember that old juicy fruit? Never mind. So
that would be double mint.
Double mint, juicy fruit. So the first gift is to be from, and we're going to go in this order. The first gift is going to be from Miles Schwartz from Impeccable Geckos, a $100 gift certificate. The second gift is from Andrew Gilpin from Living Art Creations Herps. I always struggle with that name, but it's, again, 2 pendants so that you can wear them as earrings. I'm not going to go there.
Maybe they go on my antlers.
They would go on your antlers. Maybe you could put a couple of jingle bells and the pendants together so that they jingle. So that's gift number 2, and we have gift number 3, which is from Gary Orner of Orner Exotics, and that's going to be cool. That's a $200 gift certificate. Miles and Gary, I consider to be 2 of the top 5 or 6 leopard gecko breeders. Are they in the room? I would consider Miles and Gary to be 2 of the top 2 leopard gecko breeders in the whole U.S. And folks, this is a special pleasure for me because I'm going to invite one of them right now. Let me flip the coin to see who goes first.
Can I pick?
Sure, go ahead, pick. Okay, so Nanette picked heads, so it's going to be Miles first. Miles, I'm going to invite you in, and what I'd like to do is have Miles talk a little bit about his business, where he's at right now, and talk about the geckos that are coming up in 2021. Miles, here you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I dressed up for
I
you.
hear you. He's adjusting.
He's doing something.
He's
right now.
adjusting.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Audio?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. I apologize. I'm using an old laptop camera right now, so I'm a little grainy. Thank you for inviting me on. I just got home from work. To speak about what I do real quickly, I've been working with leopard geckos for about 2015-16. Produced only about 200 last year, kept my numbers down, and I will soon have quite a few posted. So whoever happens to be the lucky winner today, I only have a few geckos posted currently, but I assure you that I will have more, and your gift certificate will be good indefinitely.
Outstanding,
very
outstanding.
nice.
And I'll say this, it really depends on the person donating. I've donated to events like this, and I pretty much put it out there. In fact, I had one gift that I gave to the Madison Area Cryptological Society, and I didn't really have geckos that the person wanted for a year and a half, and they waited a year and a half patiently, luckily, thankfully. So, Miles, thank you very much for extending that for everybody. Miles, what's your specialty? If you were to pick one or two leopard geckos that morphs that are your specialty, what would they be?
I seem to be fairly well known for my work with the LB Snow Gene, which is a rather old line that's been around since roughly 20 years ago, and is all but disappeared in the hobby. I am lucky enough to have a group of the 100% pure line of those that I work with. It seems to be pretty popular. I'm sure you recall those, Mr. Wallace.
Yes.
That's probably what I'm best known for, I would say. I like working with pretty much anything. That's the other issue I have, is that I like too many things, so I work with too much. I know that look very well that she just gave you.
That was my issue when I was doing a lot of leopard geckos, and I couldn't stop. So eventually, I found my point of no return, and I had to scale back a little bit, and it worked for me. You just have to do what you feel comfortable with. But you have some amazing, amazing animals. And somebody tonight is going to win a $100 gift certificate to Impeccable Geckos. And Miles, I thank you so much for donating this gift. This
My
is
pleasure.
Very, very special. Thank you very much. And thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. I love what
holiday.
you do, Wally. Thank you
very much.
I love what you do, Wally, and this is a great thing you're doing. So thanks, everyone.
All I'm doing, Miles, is I'm shuffling papers. I'm getting some papers from donors, and I shuffle them over to the winners. That's all I do. I'm an Excel guy. Okay, sort,
Me too.
Summary. Okay, go ahead. And that's giving me the wrap it up finger. So thank you very much for joining us, Miles.
You betcha.
Merry Christmas.
That's not.
Have a good one. Bye, Nanette.
Hey now.
Bye bye. And for our second. Gary, she's telling me to wait. I don't know what to do here, buddy.
I'm just waiting to see how long he'll wait. No, I'm just.
Oh, Gary just left. Gary just bailed on us. Okay, our second guest tonight is the donor of another leopard gecko gift certificate, a $200 gift certificate. I'm going to bring in Gary Orner. I've known Miles for a long, long time. I've known Gary for a long, long time. And I have so much respect for both of these people and their work with leopard geckos. Let me bring on Gary, and I'm going to ask Gary Orner, Mr. Orner himself.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a pleasure to have Gary with us as well as Miles. Gary, thank you again for donating your gift. This is a wonderful, wonderful gift, and it really makes this whole giveaway happen. So thank you very much.
Oh, you put it together, man. We work together to make everything great.
There you go. I keep telling, and you hit the nail on the head. I keep telling everybody this is all about the community, sharing the love, and supporting the vendors, the donators, the breeders, the manufacturers, the vendors, and showing appreciation for them and showing support for everybody that's in this giveaway. Tell me a little bit about yourself, about Owner Exotic. Tell me about what you're doing with leopard geckos right now and what your plans are in 2021. And I'm going to grab a piece of paper and pencil and start taking some notes.
Well, I got into leopard geckos about 2007 with Professor Horticulture when I owned that with my brother. Then I switched to Owner Exotics when I left Ohio, got married to Laura, and I needed something different, so I chose Owner Exotics. I've been in leopard geckos since around 2007. And my biggest thing is genetics. I'm a genetic freak. I got to know everything going on with every single animal I have. I have to know. What I'm trying to do is, for your listeners, I think I talked to you a few times, is I'm trying to reverse engineer a lot of genes to get back down to individuals. So I'll have pure eclipses, pure bells, pure trempers with nothing else in it. So if someone needs that gene, they can come to me and say, I just need that gene. That's my big thing that I'm working on. That's my whole goal right now.
I can't stress enough. You know, I've said this on another show. I've said this on Facebook. I've said this all over the place. I can't stress enough the work that you guys are doing, Miles, yourself, John Scarsborough from Gecko Balls, people like that are pulling back. So I go out to the internet and I don't know this Gary owner or this Joe leopard gecko breeder or whatever. I buy two leopards from Joe Gecko breeder and bring them in, and he says that they're Tremper red stripe, and I start breeding and I get all kinds of crap from these. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm so frustrated. Gary has gone all the way back so he can understand and ensure that what he's selling is 100% pure. And that's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work, and it's a lot of time, and it's a lot of space, and it's a lot of dedication. And I have the utmost respect for you doing that.
Oh, I love it. I have to do it. I got burnt myself, as you know. I got burnt myself with a radar that I bought, one of the original radars back in the day, and ended up being het Tremper also. It was het both albinos. I proved it out, and it's from a very big name, so it was back in the day. We won't bring that up anymore, but yeah.
So tell me what the big plan is for 2021. If you were to finish out 2021 and say, oh my gosh, I had such a successful year, what's that one thing that you would have done in 2021 that would have made it a huge success?
If I can get people to understand that genetics and leopard geckos are very important, that's my whole goal. It isn't to get rich off it. Isn't if I can get them to understand that genetics are pure and understanding how they work, that'd be great.
That's as admirable as there is a goal, and I know that Miles is shooting for the same thing, and anything that I can do to help you guys to further that cause, just absolutely let me know.
You're my rock, man. You don't understand. You're my rock.
Well, thank you for that. Oh, where's my tissue paper? Where's my tissue? Oh. Gary, thank you very much for donating the $200 gift certificate. It's greatly appreciated. That's what drives this whole giveaway, is the generosity from all of the breeders, all of the donators. So thank you very, very much.
No, thank you, and Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So there you go, guys. This is going to be big. So we have a $100 gift certificate, a $200 gift certificate, and we have the pendants that I'm going to wear as earrings if nobody claims them, or Nanette's going to wear as rain. Okay. Did we have any comments that you want to catch real quick before I talk about day 12 and 13?
They were just making a lot of comments that they really like the fact that the genetic part of it, and that they're going to go back, that he's working on that. They really like the pure. And a lot of thanks to donating, for both of them, for donating for tonight's gifts.
I absolutely. And Miles had that comment about going back to the old genes, and you know, I go back to Marsha McGinnis. Wow, the name almost escaped me there, from Golden Gate Geckos, and she calls them classics. And you know, it's the patternless, and Murphy's patternless and pure blizzards and things like that. We have to stick to some of those, and we have to keep those in the hobby so that we can make more. We can't just keep going down lines without some kind of way of getting back and ensuring that we have some of these classic leopard geckos. But enough about leopard geckos. Let me talk about day 12 and day 13. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Well, fasten your seatbelt because this is going to be crazy. Okay, here's what we have. I'm not going to give the gifts yet for day 13, but here's what we have for day 12. And again, I'm not going to say how you enter right now. It's going to come Saturday. So listen to this. So you might know by now, if you've heard any of the older giveaways, the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas in the past, I always kind of save some of the best for last. And we have some big ones here. Excuse me. So the very first one is a big one. So are there any isopod keepers watching right now? If you're an isopod keeper, say isopod in the chat right now, just so that I know if you're an isopod keeper. Here's what we have going on day 12. Red Gunther from Red's Bugs. And I have to have a list because there is no way. What did Ken?
Isopod.
Okay. Somebody said ready. Cool. Lots of isopod keepers. Okay, I'm sorry.
Isopod.
Red Gunther,
Oh
Red's
goodness.
Bugs. What's the one isopod everybody wants? What's the one isopod that everybody said is the king, except Wally? The one isopod that everybody wants is, folks, rubber duckies. Rubber duckies. So Red has donated 10 rubber duckies, juveniles.
10?
10.
Oh, wow.
10 count. This is a $200 value, and I think Red's kind of underestimating that just a bit. 10 rubber duckies. Unbelievable. Okay, Anthony Molnar from Darwin's Toy Box. Darwin's Toy Box. Okay, let me put on my glasses. Oh, it's Darwin's Toy Box is donating a $100 gift certificate. Another great isopod. I just didn't have room to separate into isopods and other gifts. I had to put everything together. So there's going to be a way that you can select which one you want, but Saturday. Emil Richardson from Happy Isopods and Isopod Shell is donating a value pack of a mug, a poster, stickers, Isopod Shell, food package, all of that, stickers, what else? A mug, $54 package. Really cool package there. Thank you very much, Emil Richardson. Okay, now it's time for Gecko Keepers. And again, I'm going to separate the entries here a little bit once we get to that. Who knows Joe Hupp? I know Joe Hupp. I buy lots and lots and lots of geckos from Joe because he has quality geckos and he has geckos that nobody else has. We have a $100 gift certificate from Joe Hupp. Wow.
That's cool.
I told Joe, unfortunately, when he sent me the gift certificate, I told him that I lost it and I couldn't find it. But if anybody redeems it, just go ahead and let them get whatever they want. And if their name is Nanette Kern, don't worry about it. Okay. This one.
Nice try.
So if you remember, Ryan Hill was on the show. Today's Wednesday. He was on Monday. So Ryan Hill was on Monday talking about his beautiful canvas. Ryan Hill has donated.
Again?
Ryan Hill has donated.
What?
Oh, I think we're back.
We're back.
I think. Sorry about that, folks. Okay,
I don't know what happened
Ryan
there.
Hill from Captive Bred Specialties has donated 4 8x8x12 Exoterra Terrariums. Unbelievable. $43 value each. 4 of them. And Ryan's going to come up on day 13 too, folks. So watch for that. Now, these terrariums will be, again, a different entry because they're local pickup only. We don't want to ship glass enclosures, and the cost to Ryan would be astronomical. to
And
ship out
packing
4
them.
of these all over the place, and they are going to break, unfortunately. And we've done that in the past, trying to shoot out on a Christmas gift, and it's headaches all around. So this will be a local pickup only. So if you're in Southeast Wisconsin, you can stop in at Waukesha, Wisconsin, and pick one of these up. You're going to want to get in this entry. Unbelievable. Okay, day 13, as I said, is going to be Wednesday. We'll announce what you have to do to enter. Day 13, a week from now, we'll announce what you have to do Monday after the day 12 announcement.
You could pre-break them.
Woo! What's that?
You could pre-break them and then send glue.
Send some silicone?
Ken. You could
Outstanding.
pre-break them and supply the glue.
Gosh, I
Ken,
wonder.
I'll remember that on yours.
It would be worth. It would be worth
Just breaking one
putting
for fun
every
for you.
single name in the drawing as Ken and picking Ken's number, and then
Breaking it.
then switching boxes and breaking it and sending it to him, taking pictures beforehand and then sending it to him.
We'll
That
break
would be
it on camera. Are you
outstanding.
kidding? We'll just break it right here.
Yeah, we'll just break it on the live showing. Outstanding. Okay, so I just announced the day 12 and 13. I'm trying to think of what else I have here. I don't think I have anything else other than a drawing. We have a drawing. So this is day 11 drawing, and let me get this out. So how did you have to enter day 11? I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to take one more minute, everybody. Sorry, Nanette. So to enter, you had to give me some constructive criticism. I know this was very, very hard for everybody. It would be hard for me to give constructive criticism. I greatly appreciate this. I've never been one to have people say, "Oh, you're doing good and keep up the good work," and when you're to improve and trying to get better and trying to do different things. And I think the last year I've done some things that have maybe helped the videos, the YouTube. We've got the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas out again. We didn't do it last year because of so much going on. Even with, all the other things going on in 2020, we still did the 12, or should we start calling it 13 Days of Christmas? So that was a huge, huge success. So we had a lot of wins. I don't want to say I did. Supreme Gecko had a lot of wins because they're like 90% of it with cleaning gecko poop and feeding. And so, but I always want to improve, and everybody put something really, really, really constructive in there. Absolutely constructive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video sometime in the next 2 days. I'm not going to go over I think we had 110 or 120 between YouTube and Facebook. We had about 120 entries. Suggestions, I think a couple of people, Angie, if you're here, didn't say anything, and I greatly appreciate that. And I know Angie has, given me some pointers in the past, and again, greatly appreciate that. So I want to say again, thank you everybody for putting something in. I'm going to address each one I'm going to lump some that I can in. When everybody though puts a comment, you need a new MC and a new person doing the videos instead of Wally Kern. I don't know what to do with that. I don't. So we'll find a solution for that. I appreciate it. I'll do a video probably coming out Saturday or Sunday. Watch for that. And I will try to address everybody in the video and comment on what I can do to make some of those changes. This should be I think it should be a very interesting video. I take these suggestions to heart. I thank you for your frankness. I really appreciate that. Some of you were a little bit franker than others. And when we say constructive criticism, I just want to say words hurt. Words hurt. I
You
can't
big baby.
take it anymore.
Oh,
I stopped reading after like the 3rd or 4th comment. It was hard.
Lord.
Thank you, everyone. Let's do the drawing. So I've taken all those names from the constructive criticism. That's just a terrible way. Constructive suggestions and added them. Do we have a comment here?
Oh, I'm sure you do. I hated it. Always afraid it comes out as insult. And you are great. You
Never
convinced me a private message of constructive criticism. I like that.
Never, ever, ever. One of my favorite people to work with ever was a guy that would never let you sit back on giving a solution or giving an opinion. He would always challenge you, and it made you feel like you were on your toes, and it made you angry all the time because, listen, Dave, this is what I think. Let's go with it. We don't have time. Nope, tell me about it, Wally. Tell me why you think, and why do you think that? That's not the right way. I love that, after the fact, after we would sit down and talk about it, because he challenged you and he made you think about what you were, and he made you be prepared, and it made you a better person. So I've got big shoulders. Every single one of the comments I'm going to take, to heart and look for an improvement. That's what I'm going to do. One of the things that I'm going to improve on is try to catch going Uper Fitz family constrictors more often. If you haven't seen his channel, if you have a link, you go ahead and put your link into your channel. One of the best YouTube I think one of the best YouTube channels out there, because it's just every minute that he's on air is a blast. Okay, enough of this. Let's do the drawing. I already wasted everybody's time.
Today we're going to draw?
We're going to do it today.
Really?
Yes, we are.
About time.
Okay, so we have 3 gifts. And remember, the very first one is Miles with his, how much again? $100 gift certificate. Let's draw a name.
Am I writing this down or not?
We can write it down. Just put it in kind of an order here. And we'll keep it.
You didn't give me a pen.
Blood.
You didn't give me a pen,
Okay.
so it's not going to happen.
I know this is kind of tricky, folks. And so I'm going to mention again that one of the suggestions was take the winners out so that they can't win again. And that, I tell you what, I've thought about that, and I like the fact that you can just keep entering and entering and entering. What I would suggest to that is let's get more people involved with this so that there's more people, more names. If you have, 10 names, then the same people are going to be picked over and over again. But, with 100 names, 120 names, there should be some
Are you
luck.
going to pull this guy's
No,
name
I'm
in?
not.
You're going to tell me?
And there's no
one?
way I'm going to be able to pronounce this, but I'm going to try to show it. Agilos Heralopoulos. Heralopoulos. How about that for a name? How's that, folks? Good? Okay.
$100 gift certificate.
Agilos has won the $100 gift certificate. I'll put that number 1. Congratulations. That's really cool. But
Number
yeah,
one,
how
you
about
laid
that?
it on the table. It's number 1.
yeah, I'll put them in order. Number 1.
So I can't pick them up and
Don't
throw them out this
sneeze.
time.
Yeah, don't sneeze.
The 200.
My turn? Okay. No, this is, I'm sorry, this is for the pendant. If you remember right, we're doing the pendant. This is from Andrew
Got it.
Gilpin,
Just asking.
Living Art Creations, Herps.
And I get to win them. So I can
Andrew's
put 'em on
just
my
a
antlers.
wonderful guy. Go check out their page for, if you're into crested geckos and
They're on my
chihuahuas,
antlers, right?
who is this? This is a new name. See? New names. John White. John, are you watching? John Bueller? John. Okay, I'm going to put this in number 2 spot here. Don't touch it. You'll mess them up. Okay, so we've got number 1 and number 2 winners here. And this is for the... Frank, stop. Just
Well, Ken just said he doesn't want to win. He wants to see you dance.
Ken,
You don't
stop.
want to see him dance.
We've got to do something from Uper. Okay, this is, you've got to do it. Work with me on this one. Okay, this is for a $200 gift certificate to Order Exotics. Say, I want to win.
I want to win it.
You can't win. Your family. That's for you.
Good Lord.
Okay, oops. Man, I want to draw that name so bad, and I know I'm going to just get hammered if I do.
Hand slapped if you do
Okay,
that.
this is for the Order Exotic. You almost dropped that on the floor.
Well, then you would
Okay, I'm
know
not
that
even
was
looking at
number
this,
3.
and I hope I'm keeping it up right here. This is, there's no way. Trisha
Head,
Shavata Sings.
head,
Slays.
what?
Hedgepeth. Trisha Hedgepeth Slays. Trisha Hasha Slays.
Is anybody here today?
These are all either, if you have
Oh,
entered in YouTube, let me know. Otherwise, if you've entered in YouTube, in Facebook, I can find you there. In YouTube, I'm going to send you a message, and you're going to have to watch for those messages. And that sometimes is a little tricky. Trisha. Oh, Trisha.
You didn't
Is that
put this
Trisha?
in the right spot.
Trisha. Congratulations.
Yay, Trisha, congrats.
Message me on Facebook.
Where do you
Anybody
see it?
that's up about 2, I'm not going to scroll
It just
back.
says yay, Trisha. It's not, I'm not Trisha.
Oh.
That's Karen just saying yay,
No,
Trisha.
I think Trisha was here. Anyways,
Trisha's
if you're
the
in and
chat.
you've won, message me on Facebook and we'll take care of all the details.
John's here.
John is here. John, did you say hi?
Say I won.
John, say I won. Mortal Slayer is here.
So is Frank.
Whoop, whoop. I want to thank again Owner Exotics, Gary. I want to thank Impeccable Geckos, Miles. I want to thank Andrew of Living Arts Creation Herps for wonderful, wonderful. John, get a hold of me.
John won.
Wonderful, wonderful gift. And day 11 is huge. I want to tell you once again, day 11, rubber duckies, $100 gift certificate, a $54 isopod package, $100 gift certificate to Joe Hupp, and a $172 for 8x8x12 Exoterras for a total of $626, folks. This is one day. This is the 12th day. $626. So watch Saturday. Don't worry about tomorrow and Friday. Worry about your family. Enjoy the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't say that more. I wish everybody a very safe and happy holidays. Do some Zoom meetings. Hug your kids. And enjoy. Don't think of me. Don't think of the giveaway. Come back Saturday and then think of us and think of the giveaway. Any last questions? Any last comments?
Oh, we just got a lot of Merry Christmases.
Oh.
Thanks to the donors. Ho, ho, ho.
You want to dance? I'm not going to dance.
I don't want to dance.
Sorry, Ken. Sorry, Frank. We're not going to dance.
I'm too tired.
Maybe day 14 we'll dance. Have a happy holiday, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much for joining.